The Third Target author and former advisor to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Joel Rosenberg, joins us with another thrilling book. And having done extensive research on this for years, he joins us now. Joel, always good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you, Shannon.
And, you know, we always talk about those of us who enjoy your books. Critics and lovers of your books alike admit that you seem to be very prescient. You almost have a gift for writing about things as they're unfolding and as they come in the future. And I know you had started the threads, the idea of this novel, before Americans knew what ISIS was. And it seems like it was an exact match for the story you wanted to try to tell.
Well, I try to write novels about threats that could be coming up over the horizon, you know, and to give us a sense of what could that be like if it were to happen, you know, God forbid. I'm not trying to predict things in the novel that I write. I'm trying to warn and sort of take people into this world. I spent time with former CIA Director Jim Woolsey from the Clinton years, former CIA Director Porter Goss from the Bush years, former head of Mossad, Danny Attom, and others, asking them, what do you worry about? This was a year ago. And what keeps you up at night? And they said ISIS, and the threat that this could be metamorphosed from Al-Qaeda in Iraq to something really horrific. And it's gone much faster, honestly, than I imagined. I was thinking this was a 5-year out from us threat, and that's why I wanted to write The Third Target. But it's moving much faster and more dangerously than I even had anticipated.
Well, and I know that you live and work quite a bit in that region, and there are concerns about many of the other countries and states that are there in the region. We've got word today of ISIS trying to get a foothold in Lebanon now. They want to establish some type of bases there as well. But there are so many other countries that this is the reality of what lives on their border every day. Do you address that in the book as well?
Well, yeah, the novel is about a New York Times reporter, a foreign correspondent, who hears a rumor that ISIS has captured a cache of chemical weapons in Syria. And he and his colleagues sneak into Syria, try to interview the commander of ISIS on the ground. And what emerges is an enormous threat, a genocidal threat. The question that the reporter is trying to figure out is, who is ISIS going to hit next, right? Because they're already trying to bring down the government of Syria. ISIS is trying to bring down the government of Iraq. So what's the next target? What's the third target? Is that the United States? Is it Israel? Is it Lebanon? Is it Jordan? You know, there's a lot of options available to the Islamic State, and they're a horrific force. Al-Qaeda has denounced ISIS as being too radical. That's how horrific it is.
Yeah.